Okay, y'all, do my makeup with me as I get ready for the Fete, job, whatever you want to call it, for Dallas Carnival Weekend. The first thing I do, majority of the time, is to do my eyebrows. And look, my brother people in pencil. Jesus Christ. But anyways, I do my eyebrows. That's usually the easiest step for me, and it allows me to apply concealer to my lid and kind of bring that down into my eye a little bit, which helps with my eye makeup. So as you can see, just filling in my eyebrows. I start lining it out at the bottom, and then I brush it and fill it into my liking. Once I'm done, I conceal with two different color concealer. As you can see, one is lighter, the one on the bottom is lighter, and then the one on the top is a lot darker. One is from Too Faced or something like that, I can't remember, and then the other one is my Fenty. I got the newer one because I like when my under eye is a lot brighter. I didn't want to waste the Fenty one, so I still use it to do other little things. And sometimes I mess up and I have to go back in and fill in my eyebrow. But it's okay. It's your makeup. You perfect it how you want to, as long as everything looks blended at the end. Do it even matter? All right, so I'm really trying to get into doing different kind of eyeshadow looks. So I am using my P. Louise eyeshadow base. It's supposed to help with the pigmented look of your eyeshadow. If you want your eyeshadow colors to pop, I advise you to get it. This one is the white one, and I'm just using it to blend it into my eyelid, and then I'm gonna apply some shadow over it. I'm not doing nothing too crazy, but as you can see, you just want to blend it out as best as you can. Sometimes I use the blender, sometimes I use my fingers. Listen, it don't matter if you get under your eye. This is the purpose of doing your eyeshadow before your rest of your face, because no matter how far it gets on wherever it gets to, once you do your foundation, you can kind of clean up and get rid of everything. Y'all see Pop in the back? He loves to be all up in my business. Anyways, as you can see, like, I'm really not doing nothing too crazy. I'm just trying something different. I am trying this white eyeshadow. I don't know how I feel about it, to kind of like buff out the ends of my eyeshadow look. And I'm gonna just keep going back and forth between the colors to try to make it look the best way that I can. You play around with it until it looks how you want it to look. That's what I usually do anyways. But I just keep blending and blending till the harsh lines are gone and it looks the way that I want it to look. And instead of the white, I think I ended up going in with the orange and blending the edges out, because the white was looking too like ghostly. For the purposes of this look, I use a tape on the outside of my eyes to make sure that it has that sharp about a corner, and then I go in with this eyeliner. Mama telling us something about an eyeliner here. So you know how they had this craze going on with the brand? They had this mascara and everybody was in love with the mascara, right? I thought I was buying the mascara. Instead of reading the thing, I ended up buying it, and when I got home, I opened it. It wasn't a mascara at all. It was actually the eyeliner. I don't really use it at all, but I tried to use it for this look because the pencil is a lot thicker, and I struggle with eyeliner a lot all the time. But yeah, that's the story behind the eyeliner. I don't know why I feel like telling y'all. Now that the eye makeup is done, as you can see, I go in and I'm working on the rest of my face. First, I went in with my primer. Now from some strange reason, I'm going in with my concealer first instead of doing foundation. I think I saw this hack on TikTok. Jesus Christ, I can't even talk. I saw this hack on TikTok where you kind of go in with your other liquids first before you do your foundation. It helps with not using so much foundation as you're doing your face. It helps with preventing cakiness because you're not putting foundation on and then putting other products on top of it. And so I was trying that out. It came out good. It was fine. But I went back to doing like foundation and then concealer, because sometimes I feel like I be missing spots and I be paranoid. But anyways, I went in with my concealer first, blend that out, and then I kind of just like follow the flow of the rest of my products, until my face is done. And as you can see, I use two different concealers. Again, I use the lighter one in my inner corner and I use the darker one on the outer edge, and it really leaves me with that bright under eye that I'm into. Now I'm going in with my foundation, and I'm doing all the spots that I did not apply concealer to. So any empty or blank spots, I'm going in and I'm putting foundation in there, and it helps with blending out the harsh edges from the concealer as well. Time of recording this look, I did not have a liquid bronzer or a liquid contour, so I was using a powdered bronzer instead, and I go in and apply that after I'm done with my foundation to kind of add some color back into my skin, and then I use some translucent powder and set. I let that bake for a little bit and then I dust it off. Putting the translucent powder on my face is really like one of my favorite steps. That with the concealer, because it just gives me this like real tribal look and I'm like really into it. But once I let it set or bake for a little bit, I kind of just like dust it away with a big fluffy blending brush. Or I don't know if it's a blending brush. Yeah, I'm gonna know the name of them brush and watch pop just a move up and down. Then I go in and add blush. At this point in time, my blush was actually an eyeshadow. You don't really need to buy separate products for everything. You could use eyeshadow and whatever else to do what you needed to do. And then I have a highlighter. As I said, you don't have to buy separate products. You could literally use a shimmery eyeshadow to probably highlight your face. Like I've seen people do their whole face in mostly eyeshadow. So like it's pretty doable. You don't have to spend a lot of money on a lot of different products. Because I can't wear lipstick because it dries out my skin, I'm just going in with some Vaseline to make sure that my lips are hydrated, and that's what I'm going to be using on my lips. I am adding some shimmer into the corner of my eye to make that pop a little bit more. I love doing this because it just makes the look come together even more. Setting spray, and I always forget to sometimes take videos at the end, so here's a clip of the final look. I didn't like the wig. Thanks for watching. Bye.